Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and we're back for more Scurvy Loper. Sorry, I'm just at this screen because I was looking, and I know I had posted a couple of videos recently. I've been trying to look into editing. But anyway, I've got this custom gun loper, outer loper thing going that I've been doing, and that's been really interesting, and I had been recording it, and I've been thinking about recording something that isn't a live stream and other thoughts like that. So anyway, that's not what we're doing tonight though. We're doing some Scurvy Loper. Hopefully, I think I'm on like day 17, something like that. I'm getting really close because I think the magic number is 20 days or something like that. And I'm pretty sure, look at that, I'm not even starving. Let me bring up my stream real quick. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that I can manage to get Scurvy here pretty soon. I don't think I'm muted. I sure hope not. Every time I check, I'm pretty sure I'm not muted, but... Okay, cooking is almost level 2. That's nice. Fire starting's got a ways to go. And archery is level 2, which is awesome. That's right, we've made the deer kill. Hey, what's up, Janet? Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, let's see here. I got water, I got coffee. There's this book. I probably could read that. Let me read that. I'll just do that right now while I'm waiting for myself to get warmed up. I have no idea what I was just doing before, but I'm sure an hour spent warming up, finishing that, getting myself to the next cooking level. That should be level 3. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Arnman? Oh, no problem. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. I was just saying how I've been doing some outer loper, and I'm trying to... Oh, this is some good stuff. Look at all these sewing kits. And I already have a bow ready to go. This is probably like almost done. Lots of arrowheads. Oh, man. Look at all this. Beautiful. This one's at 98%. I've got so many saplings. Remember how I didn't have saplings and now I just have so many. What's over here? Double hammer and a pry bar. Sorry, I'm just reorienting myself because like I said, I've been playing quite a bit of the other game mode, and I think it's been between Hutch River Valley, Mountain Town, and Forlorn Muskeg. Those are the only 3 maps I've been to with that save so far. And I just finished hunting some bear, and so I'm like a little bit motivated to want to hunt bear, but at the same time I'm less sure that I need to hunt bear. I'm usually not a big fan of making double bear coats or anything like that because I like to be able to sprint, and that sprint meter, where is it? Right now I'm at 87% sprint. That thing, that red bar on the bottom right, on that circle, if that is filled up with red, that means you can't sprint for very long. Like, this means I can sprint for a long time. But anyway, I don't want to do that too much. I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing. No afflictions. I think I was going for well fed. I might need to go outside. I think I'll do that because I think I had some deer. I don't remember if I cooked it all. I just have to get myself back into the taking Joe out for a nice dinner tonight. Well, I mean, it's the middle of the week, and she's a teacher, and this is the, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Oh, that's right, I got cold venison stew. What? Yeah, Janet was wondering why I'm not taking you out for a nice dinner on Valentine's Day. Immediately, Joe was like, she was thinking about saying something if anybody said anything, and I'm like, people are probably going to say things immediately about what the heck are you doing, buddy? It's not even that cold out. It's like 0 degrees. That's amazing. And the sun is not shining. My goodness. Is there still a wolf out here? Let's go play with the wolf. Come on. Let's see if I can lure this guy in. Probably not, because it's going the other way. Yeah, that didn't go very far. Oh, there's the other stone I threw. Come here, you big hunk of love. Oh, I don't know if it heard that rock. I mean, Astra's got quite the arm. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I have to make sure not to go. Oh, you're coming in fast. Okay. Ah, dear, dear. It's somewhat sketchy to bring... Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah, she's... She says hi. She was laughing hysterically. Oh, great. The wind's starting to pick up. Okay, come on, wolf. Oh, anyway, I've got so many different... The thing about the video editing is that there's a lot of footage to go through because I might record for like 2 or 3 hours and have maybe 10 minutes worth of actual uploadable content. Where did you go? There you are. Let's see if I can bring you right here. Okay, there's one. That's not what I meant to do. I wasn't going to use the knife, but whatever. We'll just get it going. I like doing this better. Oh, and it was warming up for half a second. Oh, and it's getting foggy. That's awesome. I also noticed that... Okay, that was not ideal. I mean, that was a pretty big wolf. I think that was at least almost 5 kilograms. If that was 1.9... Oh, I got guts on me. If that was 1.9 for each, then that's 1, 2, 3... 4.8. It was like 5. That was a big wolf. It was almost 6 kilograms. Alright. Well, that's one less wolf to deal with later. Willow, stop. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Willow's doing something. Hold on 1 more second. Anyway, my dog's being a dog. And of course she's doing stuff right after I started streaming, so she should be fine. She's just acting out. She's being a drama mama. She's a drama mama. Oh yeah, Janet says hello, by the way. Yes. Joellen says hello. Or she says hi back. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm gonna run this way. And maybe there might be another wolf. I do need to consider getting well fed, but I don't have to get well fed. I also have to consider how many matches I have, which is not a ton. And if I wait for the sun to come out, I mean, I'm warming up right now. It's amazing. This is the perfect time of day to be out and about. But yeah, anyway. We're going to go on a date night later in the week. Like when we both don't have to, we don't have obligations. Because it's not that I'm not committed to my relationship with my wife. It's just... This is my time, this is my day of the week to do the one thing that I enjoy the most. Well, one of the things that I enjoy very much is streaming. Hi, what's up, Brookie B? Yet I know it's Valentine's Day, and so I don't expect there to be a ton of people here, which is fine. Is this one searched? I did search this one. What was in there? Nothing. No hooks. I do have fishing line. I don't know if I've made it yet. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I just have a hook. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't think there's a bear on the ice out here. I know that there's definitely wolves. I was able to successfully fend off that last one, but it tried to juke me, and my condition's good, but I'm a little bit fatigued. My energy meter is quite low. Do I even have food on me? I mean, I do. I have flour. Do I have oil? I didn't even bring the oil with me. Shucks. I must have ran out, or maybe I left it there. Either way, it's fine. I'm going to check these cabins. Yeah, the last time I was out here, it didn't go quite so well. So, I'm hoping that it is better this time. Anyway, I just want to get back into it. Grab some of these sticks, because if I had my head in the game a little better, I would have grabbed firewood and dragged it out to the fishing hut. I would have preemptively made that trip, because that's what it's for, is I need to start fishing, but I don't even have fishing tackle. I don't even have a hacksaw. So, I had a lot of different thoughts about where I should go, or what I should do when I get the scurvy, because that's the whole goal. And I'd like to test as much as I can with different... Ooh, a lantern.
I think I can use this.
That's got a lot of fuel in it. I'd like to test different things about food items and stuff like that. A bunny for stew. I mean, I could. I've got 3 venison stews back at the trailer. I just am... Like I said, I just stood up and ran out the door. Because I've been playing on Outer Loper, and I know I've been talking about that a lot, and I need to stop. Because I'll end up getting distracted with what I'm doing now. Is that a whetstone? No, it's a cassette. I think I still need tinder. Yeah, because my fire starting's pretty low. I have tinder plugs. I think I'll take the stuff. Not that. I'll take the tinder. Why not? I should take this cloth. Oh, dear. Yeah, because I don't have any. Yikes.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Yeah, let's find something, though. Maybe I can get lucky and find a soda or something. That would be awesome. Oh, that's fish, though. I can't eat that. I almost just ate that whole thing. That would have been... That's a huge find. The fact that it's still 100%, I'm just going to bring it outside and drop it on the ground and hope that a wolf doesn't smell me in that short amount of time. Now, the last time I was out here,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, the last time I was out here, I had killed a deer and drew all of the different wolves in. I'm just going to bring this over to, like, right here. Oh, what am I doing? This is what I want. Drop a little bit of water. Okay. Back in the house. Yeah, that fish is fantastic. I do still have some cooked food. Like I have the venison stew, which is very nice. It's great. That's how I got my health back. Pretty sure. I just ate a bunch of stew. Man, if I had a hacksaw, I would definitely... I need more metal. I think that's the other major thing. Is without metal, I can't make more hooks, and with my fishing level being so low, I'm gonna have a hard time with my lines if my line breaks. And if I do the tip-up fishing, I don't even have scrap metal for that, because that takes scrap metal to make the tip-up fish, or the contraption, whatever it is. And then to make the extra hooks, like the lures, I could make some of those. I mean, do I still have acorns? Like, unprocessed? I do not. I have one piece of cloth. I got 7 bandages. That's a little bit excessive. There's a wolf. Yep. Smelled my fish. Let's go. Oh, crap. That was lucky. That ended so fast. Where's the door? Well, that wolf's dead. Or it will be. I'm doing exactly what I shouldn't be doing, which is exactly what I did last time I had almost gotten the scurvy. Like, I was so close to having scurvy. And I messed around and got into it with a bunch of wolves. Like, that was super lucky. Just a sprained wrist, and I can use one of these. Oh, that's right. I still don't have a second coat. I could use one of these 7 bandages that I have. There we go. I'll still have pain. Darn, I overshot that thing. I was not in the best of positions when that happened, so. I don't really need all of this tinder. I guess I'll take it, because why not? Oh, I do want this cloth. Like, that's pretty important. And I can eat the acorns. Like, I'm willing to eat acorns. Like, they're already ready. They're not the worst thing to eat. There are a lot of calories. I mean, for what they are, they're pretty darn good. I am going to take this pillow. Yeah, and then we're going to move on to the next house. I could drink the coffees, but the coffees are more important, I think.
Starving.
Yeah, I know we're hungry. I'm sorry. Here, we'll eat one of these. That'll be good. Because these don't have the vitamin C in them. And then I'll save enough calories to get back to the house where I can have some more stew. Again, it's not the end of the world if I lose well fed. I did want to go for it, but at the same time, being hungry is gonna be not the worst thing either. So there's a wolf. There, it just died. Like, I could have swore it was walking. But that looks like my wolf. Let me check this house real quick. Oh, Willow, you're gonna have to wait, baby. Wait for Mama. Because Wolf doesn't give vitamin C. And if I can do a little bit of a risk. My cooking level is so low that I could use a few extra skill points. And one piece of wolf meat a day, like, isn't that bad. The still 1% is 1%. If there's still a chance. Oh, double. Nice. I do have this lantern, so I might as well use it a little bit. I am encumbered, but I think it's mostly because I'm near exhausted. There might be some more cloth, yes. Books are nice. And then I think that's everything. There's a piece of cloth I'd like to grab. I could get like these crates. I could sleep. Like, there's a lot of things these little the fishing houses are good for, but I'd also like to take care of that wolf that's out there. And I could bring that fish back with me. It's such a long loading screen. Okay. So my pain will heal pretty quickly. Yeah, it's nice outside. I think I'm going to go for that wolf. Because I don't think there's a bear out here. If I want to, I can start a fire. If I lure another wolf, it'll be on the ice. It'll be a little easier to take care of. I don't even think I've gotten any wolf pelts yet.
Sure I can carry much more.
Like, besides the one that I just killed and then this one. And I think there is another trailer, or like another cabin over there, but I'll have to look at those later, because it's going to get dark. And I'd like to get this stuff back to the house. All these feathers are nice. I've already healed up from the wolf struggle, that was super lucky, I think. I'm pretty sure I got really lucky there. Yeah, we'll drink some water. I'm going to go ahead and just drink a coffee. Yeah, I know it's not warm, but I don't want to start the fire, and I'd like to have some energy. And I'll eat this other one. Why not? That's what it's here for. Now, yeah, let's use the hatchet. And I'm hoping... Oh. Okay, the sky is cleared up. Okay, the sky got pink, so I was really concerned there for a second. This is a smaller wolf. Can I run? No. Okay.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I'm wondering if I'm hearing like ice or something cracking. If that's what that noise is. I was very concerned because I thought it was an aurora. The way the sky changed the way it did. I saw the pink and I thought I was in some serious trouble. Or maybe that another wolf had shown up while I was harvesting. Yeah, I think there's at least one not messed up trailer over that direction. Yeah, I feel like I'm hearing... Those are like ice sound effects. That's cool. I haven't spent a ton of time out on the ice. Bit of a slow walk. Oh, that's where that well-fed would come in handy. I wouldn't be totally encumbered.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
31 sticks? Okay. Now the other problem is I might lure a wolf from when I get closer to camp office. I'm going to drop a couple of things real quick. If I drop off these sticks in this fish...
I'm starving.
And then that's a lot of tinder. A couple of books. We'll leave the coal here. I should leave at least a couple pieces of cloth for good measure. And maybe some of these things. I don't know what else I would want. Like, I want to bring a hammer over here. That would be another thing. And then, do I have stuff in this? I don't think I do. Okay, time to go. It's cold. I can take some damage because the only thing I have ready to eat... There's a wolf. Right there. Okay, come on. I might start a fire in here. Or maybe I could lure this wolf over. Not sure how, excuse me, I don't know how cooperative this wolf's going to be. I do have more coffee. I'd love not to get into a struggle. Okay, coffee is about to wear out. Yeah, come on, you green-eyed monster. This thing's going to be like a speed demon, I bet. Oh boy. Not a fan of the green-eyed wolves. Or the green glowing wolves.
So close.
Yeah, I know. This is going to make hitting it a little more difficult also. I might try to hit it down here and hope for some good weather. Because it was nice and warm in the afternoon last night. Or like the last day. Okay, I know that was well done, but that still every time gets my heart going. Take a wide angle just in case there's another wolf, because I think that wolf came from up here. It must have smelled the. It had smelled me because I've only got 2 scent markers, but. Yeah, no. Wait, did I drop? No, I have 2. Okay. One of these things. Acceptable. Well, that's good enough for me.
I need to find a place to rest.
And that'll actually be fine, because I did lose some condition from the cold. I can drop these guts. And the hide, and then I'd like to get another kill going. Because if I can get 4 hides, 4 wolf pelts going around the same time, that would be best. And then I don't know how much room I have, but oh, that's not what I want. No, I have enough. I have 1 scrap metal. Okay. So 1 scrap metal and 1 hook. This means I could make 3 more hooks, and I could make 4. I could make 4 line and make 4 fishing tackle. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's just drop some of these. Oh, that's right. I got a bunch of cans. Well, I have 1 can. I didn't pick up the other ones. All right. A little bit of water, and then going to sleep. Nice. So anyway, hope everyone's doing well. I know, I'm sorry, I was highly distracted and whatever the other words are. Discombobulated. A little bit all over the place at the beginning of the stream. Talking about many different things, and 5 cloth out of that adventure, plus I left a couple behind. I still have 3 of those, and I drank a coffee. Oh, and I still need to drop this. Yeah, because a wolf coat would be great. Some deer pants, and another one of these would be nice, but I'm not sure if I'm going to find anything like that. I've searched most of this map, because I know the last time I did, I went to a bunch of those other places, and then took care of quite a few things. And let's see here. How cold out here is it? It's probably really cold. As long as I don't sleep before I get a full night's sleep, or at least, I guess the idea is I can eat these, and then this effect won't go away until I start sleeping. It's 1.9. So these are all 1.9, which isn't the worst. So I guess this is what I'm doing with the morning. I'm going to cut up all this wolf meat and get this stuff ready to process. I don't think I'm going to end up getting... I'm not going to get any cooking, like, super skill level out of it. And it's probably not going to even get cooked right away. Like, I'll have to wait until there's a good time. When the sun's out, when I can start a fire. I actually should think about gathering some more stuff, because I used up quite a bit of the firewood that I had to get the stuff cooked when I did. I think I have a shortage of water. I don't remember how much I have, but I probably need more. Yeah, it's still pretty cold out. There's the bonus cooking pot. There's some broth. How much calories is this anyway? If I eat this now, that might be a problem because it's not going to stack. Like the rest. Oh, and it makes me tired. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm bringing 2 of these in here. I think because it doesn't take that long to grab them. My carcass harvesting, I think, is only level 2. I think it has to be level 4 before I get to harvest things. Oh, it's level 3. It says 50% frozen by hand. Okay, so I think once it gets to level 4... Okay, it's going down pretty fast. I'm hoping that it doesn't unfreeze before I can start harvesting the other bag. Oh no, that's fine. That's totally fine. And 0.9 kilograms isn't that bad. It's pretty close to being a full kilogram. Now I'm still unsure how it works because when I was hunting the bear, I thought it would be... I'm not, I guess I still don't know quite a few things about the games. Like how much an animal can weigh to have the quartered bags be an even number. And what I mean by that is, I thought there was a specific number of bags that you would get. So I had harvested a little bit off of this bear and left it at 24 kilograms. And it ended up giving me 5 bags at 4.8 kilograms each. And I thought there was going to give me 6 bags of 4 kilograms, but it didn't. And then I ended up finding another bear later, and I was able to hunt that successfully, and it was 39 kilograms. It was it was huge. It was probably the biggest bear I've ever seen in my own gameplay. And I was like, okay, well, if it was... I think the quartered bags max out at 5 kilograms. So like that one wolf gave me 3 different bags, but they were almost 2 kilograms. And then that second wolf only gave me 2 bags that were just under 2 kilograms. So I don't exactly know how it works. Like, and then there's still this wolf out here that I need to take care of. Where is it? I think I shot it on the ice. It's a little bit too cold, but I'm going to see if I can grab a little bit. I also don't think I can... I don't think there's a... like before you could spend like an hour quartering and then come back to it later. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Alright, so I'm going to get this 0.1. And then I can get full kilogram pieces off it. Because this one I don't think I'll be able to quarter. I'll probably have to use the knife for the hide. Which means... because I don't want to start a fire to get the everything off of it. Now, this piece is going to go elsewhere because it's such a small piece. It'll give me it'll give me, yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a 0.1 kilogram or a full kilogram piece of meat. Each time you take a bite, whether you finish the piece or not, it gives you a percent chance for parasites. And then the second time you eat, it'll increase to 4%, and then it'll go up to, I think it's from 4 to 7 or to 9 or something like that, and then 14, and then 19. I'm not, again, a lot of stuff I still don't fully understand. I don't know. Hey, Willow, calm down there, pup. I'm wondering if some of my stuff took damage. Because I was 2 arrows up in here before, and now I'm only 1 arrow up. Like, I was 2 arrows up when I was harvesting stuff before, and now I'm not. Yeah, I lost a degree of warmth bonus, I think. That's fine. I don't really want to fix anything at the moment. I guess I could. Yeah, 2 lanterns is nice. Get the tools. I'm gonna make some hooks. No, come on. I don't know if this is a bug or what it is, but it's really annoying. Yeah, because I want to use the tools. It'll save me 5 minutes. It's whatever. I probably didn't need to use the tools. If I was doing more than one, then it would have been more beneficial, but still have that fishing, or that fish at the fishing hut. Oh, potato, that's right. That thing's going to be moldy as all heck, probably. And then these peaches are really bad. Likely to poison me. Yeah, these are all different items for the scurvy. I'm going to grab some of the, what is it called? The oil. Make sure that I have some of that on me at all times. So I still have the flour. This is 100%, 75, okay. Or 79%. There's logs. Reclaimed. A little bit of coal and sticks. And what's in here? Books, okay. Ooh, I could read. Might not be the worst idea. Now that I have a bunch of food, and it's not terribly nice out. Yeah, before I start getting the risk of parasites, I should definitely try to read these books. Hey, what's up, Lazo? Oh, okay, so it is even of like 25 or a 5. Okay. Okay, I got you. Awesome. Yeah, because I never fully understood that. Thank you. Let's see, what do I want? I guess the cedar was not too heavy. Reclaimed. I could make rabbit snares, but there's more reclaimed to be had. I already put coal out there. I should probably grab a couple pieces just to make sure I have some on me. I have a book. I got more than enough tinder. I got plenty of matches. Like, I shouldn't be too stingy. And then those are books. I don't think I'm going to be able to read every single one of these things, but this one I finished. All right, because it shouldn't show up here. Okay, it didn't. Yeah, because if I can get ice fishing up a little higher, that'd be great. All right, those those wolf quarters are done. I do want to go see if I can harvest the other wolf. A little bit tired. But yeah, see, the improved rest hasn't gone anywhere, so as long as I don't... If I don't sleep... I mean, I could sleep for 1 hour, and it'll still have 2 hours, but... The idea is, if you're going to have improved rest, you need to... You want to sleep for longer periods of time, because those first couple of hours will give a boost. Again, another thing I don't fully understand, because I think it was like a cumulative. So like if you sleep for 1 hour, you get 1 condition point, and then if you sleep for 2 hours, you get 3 total condition points, and then you sleep for the 3rd hour, and then it's at 6. I don't remember how it works. Like, is the first hour is 1, the second hour is 2, so it'd be 1 plus 2. And then the 3rd hour would be 1 plus 2 plus 3, but that doesn't make sense because you don't get... It doesn't stack that high when it's... When you go for 9 hours, you don't get, 30 points back. Okay, that made me cold.
I'm freezing.
8 kilograms, so you end up with 2 4-kilogram bags. Oh, okay. So like if you had a 12-kilogram deer and you quartered it, it would give you 3 bags. That flag startled me. Yeah, I don't want my clothing to get totally soaked, and I don't want to intentionally take a bunch of damage. I'll read another book, or another hour of this fishing book. The archery book would be a good one to do also. Might have to read more than 1 hour. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm 2 arrows up. I don't fully understand what the heck's going on there. Like, why... It feels like 9. Air temp is -5. This didn't go up at all. Maybe it was the clothing was wet, and so it decreased something? I'm not sure. Yeah, I know, we're hungry. We're hungry. I got all this reclaimed wood on me. I was going to run out to the fishing hut and try to drop some more of it off. I did want to drop off a hammer as well. I'll go with the good quality one. That way I don't have to repair it right away. And it's just simple tools. 1 piece of fur, and then the hammer, and I think it's 45 minutes maybe. It does have a chance to fail, but the idea is if you have the fur limb, the hammer, and the tools, I guess maybe the type of tools affects how long it takes, but it will repair your hammer by 20%. I think if you have metal and a hacksaw and tools, it'll repair a hacksaw by 25%, and so on. Alright, it's still not great outside, but it is much better. Alright, I'll take care of the rest of this on the way back. Because I did want to at least drop all this stuff off, because right now I'm encumbered. I think I'll leave that fish there. Maybe I can bring the fish back with me, because if I get the scurvy, it'll happen soon. with 12 kilograms, you get 5 bags of 2.4. Okay. Okay, so it needs to be 8 kilograms. Okay. Maybe it was because there never was a deer that was 12 kilograms until recently. Also, it might blizzard. I'd like to get one more wolf, but I think I can wait until it's a little bit nicer, like the next day maybe I can come out here to way out to that trail, or that hut, cabin, whatever it is. Because there might still be a little bit more stuff for me to scrounge up from out there. Okay, that's starting to look a little better. Maybe I can leave... Now that's my good cooking pot. I should bring another one out here. I have to... I mean, it's fine. I just don't want to forget I have a cooking pot. I wanted to leave the hammer. I like using the hammer when I fish because it seems easier. Like it doesn't repair up quite as much as some of the other tools might, but unless I wanted to go and get another hatchet or use the pry bars, I could use the pry bars. I think I have multiple, but I also spent a bunch of pry bars crafting all these arrowheads that I'm actively not turning into arrows yet, which is another thing I should do. If I get a cabin risk, like cabin fever risk or something, then that's probably when I'll go out to the fishing hut and start trying my luck. I still have to finish crafting said fishing tackle. I made the line and the hooks, but I haven't combined them yet. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and eat whatever. I made the acorns to eat them, right? So why not? And I want this hide. I want it to start curing sooner than later because it takes a week. For wolves, you don't know the formula, don't eat wolf on your runs. That makes sense.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah. I can get that meat off of it after I warm up a little bit. I might have to wait till the morning. Oh wait, if the sun comes out, that would be awesome. It's still pretty chilly, but it looks like the sun might come out. That would be great. Because then I could start a fire, and then I could start cooking some of this food, and I won't have to eat that other one. Yes. Okay, awesome. Let's do this. So you can get up to 32% regen back. Now, is that for medium recovery? Because I've always been confused by the numbers. I'm never 100% sure how much I'm getting back from any of the rest that I get throughout different runs. Now, hopefully this doesn't get blown out. It looks like it's not, or it might be just barely wind shaded, but with the wind coming in straight like that, it's possible it gets blown out. I'll take this venison.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right
Yeah,
now.
that's true. I probably should make some more water while I'm at it, but just warm up these coffees for good measure. And we can hear the roaring bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna go back and get a little bit more firewood. Hold on one second. Okay. Firewood. I'll bring out like half of these things. And I'll bring out all of them, except for the fur limbs. No, I'll put one behind. Then I already took all the reclaimed, and I don't have very many sticks. And I have some books. Okay. I'll have to go on a stick run when I get a chance, but... Hey, what's up, Murph? Thanks, man. Oh, no worries, Janet. Yeah, I was able to kill some wolves. This time it went a lot better than last time that I went and tangoed with some wolves. But like I was saying earlier, I've been doing some outer loper in my own time, and nothing, no purist anything. I'm going through caves and getting coal, lots and lots and lots of coal. The problem I've been having with that is trying to stay well fed. And scrounging for metal, different things like that, getting lucky. Like I did a custom run, and the only thing I changed from Interloper was I added the rifle and the revolver. So I've yet to find a rifle or a revolver, and chances are I won't find them unless I get really lucky or if I search a great distance across the map. And that hasn't really happened yet. I've been struggling a lot with the wolves, as usual, because they are just the bane of my existence. They do not know how not to try to kill me, and I've been extremely lucky. And instead of just posting tiny videos that have very little context, I feel like I've started to learn how to... PlayStation 4 has this thing called Share Factory, I think it's what it's called. And it's extremely complicated. There was 74 pages worth of reviewed content for me to read to even begin to understand like how to use the thing. And my eyes were starting to cross as I was getting to the final pages, and for me, I'm going to have to reread like multiple times in order to fully understand, because I tried to use the thing and it didn't work out so well because I had immediately forgotten just about everything that I just read. So the reason I'm saying that is because I think I was saying it earlier and I must have interrupted myself. I'd like to try to start editing, because I love recording when I'm playing, because you never know what's going to happen, and it's a lot easier for me to do things, to focus when I'm not talking as much. So I'll try out different things, and if I fail, then I fail. I'd like not to fail this one, though. I only need one more wolf coat, or wolf pelt, on the ground. I need to put this one on the ground. And then that'll be enough so that if I do keep playing the save, because I'd like to, I don't see why not. I did think about wanting to go back to my tribute challenge, the sticky situation, because I thought that was a really interesting and difficult challenge, but at the same time it's pretty difficult and it's a little frustrating, but there's not as much room for error in that one. So I was watching Turkey's stream this last week, and that was insanity. It's like he went from everything is glorious and like wonderful and the world is being kind to him to, oh my god, every step could be my last, and like banging on death's door the entire time. I don't want to spoil anything, but it was insane. It was a good time. So anyway, I'm less terrified of bears and more terrified of wolves, because I've died to one wolf at full condition, and I've been mauled multiple times by the same bear before it killed me. Like it took I think it was the fourth bear mauling, and this was the only reason it kept coming back was because it was an Aurora bear. that's a different story for another time though. Yeah, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I understand if you can't stay the whole time, or if you're busy. I could have potentially not streamed today, but it would have thrown me off because then I don't know when I would have streamed instead. And I only get to do one stream a week really because of just of like scheduling. You can only do so much every week, and I've said it before. I would love to add another day to my streaming, but I would need to try and find a very specific day that I could stream where I would consistently try to stream on that day. Because for me, it's about consistency. But anyway. You can loot transition zones. It's still outer Loper. It's a cave. Counts as a cave. That's why I'm saying it's purist. If you're doing purist outer, then you can't loot caves. Like, I can't go inside buildings. Caves are not buildings. They count as indoors, yes, but that's why it's not purist. Even on purist outer Loper runs, or even outer Nogoa, you have to go through caves. Like, there is no... And that's where the purist comes in, is the looting of the caves. As far as I'm aware, I could be completely wrong, though. That's what I was led to understand. I mean, because otherwise, how else are you doing it? If you don't find a bedroll, that's why the nope mode, that's Nogoa, outer, purist, expert marksman, that is absolute insanity. Like, the fact that anybody has ever beaten that, I think it was Perfect Trip. He's the only person to ever defeat that challenge. And it's been out for a long, 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 long time. Like, years and years. I don't even think I wouldn't say that I've even mastered Outer Loper. Like, I struggled desperately in my Outer Loper attempts, and that was before Tales came out. And then they changed the loot tables. And so it was good luck finding that loot that you desperately needed to know where it was in order to actually accomplish the thing in order to survive. But yeah, not being able to loot caves would suck. It would really be bad. I would fail miserably in any attempt because of ice caves and HRV you don't need to enter. Oh, you're saying like transition caves? Wait. Because again, I could be just misunderstanding the rules. I have a hard time looking up information, and so if I'm mistaken on stuff, like, feel free to coach me. But I guess I was led to understand that, like, an ice cave is not a transition cave, right? But it's technically indoors, but it's not a house. It's not a structure. And so it would count for non-purist, as far as I was aware. I guess I would need a better understanding of, like, for example, would a transition cave be something like going from Forlorn Muskeg to Bleak Inlet? Is that's a transition cave, right? Or like from Crumbling Highway into Desolation Point? So are you suggesting that those caves you wouldn't be allowed to loot? Or would that, because that was my understanding was if it was a purist run, those are the types of caves that you can't loot. Like any cave that you have to walk into and there's a transition. Because I could be playing it all wrong. I'm not sure. Well, the other thing too is in the purist runs you're not supposed to what's the word? You're not supposed to loot those caves. You can't loot them, but you also can't stay in them. You can't sleep in them. Like any of that stuff. Okay, I'll just make this other coffee. Why not? It is a little bit nicer out, so that's good. Load screens versus region transition. So am I doing outer loper wrong? That's what I'm getting. I'm starting to realize I might be completely flubbing it. I don't know. This is why I love chat. Because I don't claim to know everything. And if I claim to know something and I'm wrong, I appreciate being corrected. Like, I'm not going to get upset. Although I will try to defend my position if I think that I'm right. I'm not going to argue when I'm wrong. If I learn that I'm wrong on something, I'd rather accept being wrong and then learning and then not being wrong for the rest of the time. It's just this tiny piece. Oh dear, I don't like being wrong though. But also, hi Loons. Ice caves and HRV aren't a transition cave, so those are okay. Okay. Timberwolf Mountain, the summit, you have 3 ways to go up ropes, only ropes plus cave, pure goat. Okay, so the idea of outer means that those transition caves, specifically, I shouldn't be looting. Okay. Like regular caves, I can loot, even if there is like a load screen. As long as it's not transitioning to another zone. Like the cave in itself is another zone. Is that accurate? I wouldn't even know where to begin to look up an entire rule set. I better be careful playing with all this raw meat that another wolf doesn't sneak up on me. Being exhausted like this, it could cause some issues that I don't want to have to deal with. You know, I'm going to just sleep for an hour and I probably could have slept for more than 1 hour, but that's fine. Just reading stuff. There we go. Some lovely wolf meat. Just have to be careful where I'm placing this food. Because this one, I'm just going to eat this one, whatever. I know it's a tiny piece, but I'm getting rid of it. It'll give me my parasites, save the game for me. Even though I just saved because I slept, but... we'll get that parasite meat clock started. I mean, I was at close to cooking level, like, not close to cooking level 4, like just past cooking level 4, like not even close to cooking level 5. And I just started eating meat, like the parasite meat, because that was what was available to me. And I've been very, very, very lucky. And I've got more than enough reishi to deal with the problem. And I'd rather get it when I'm ready for it, because honestly, I'm running out of teas. Like, I've had a lot of birch bark and a lot of rosehip teas, but I've been saving the reishi and drinking partial teas. Like, well, I don't have any now because I haven't been using them, but like if I was to drink this, but it wouldn't be coffee. It doesn't work for coffee, and it doesn't work for the birch bark. You have to drink the whole thing to get the full effect. Same, I'm not sure if it's the same for as far as the heating buff. Like if you drink a partial rosehip tea and leave like 20 calories, and then it's still warm, and you drink the whole thing, it'll give you the full warming effect as though it was a full tea. And the birch bark, the coffee, and I think maybe the herbal tea don't do it like that. Possibly the acorn coffee and the burdock root tea might also not do that, but specifically the reishi and the rose hips will. So I drink my reishi down to 20 calories and then I save it because that 20 calorie tea it still works for your treatment. It still works for food poisoning or if you need to dose for parasites. It doesn't have to be a full tea. It'll still do the job. So I'll get like a partial warming benefit and I'll get a little bit of calories and I'll get a fair amount of liquid. So like it makes it easier when you're running low on water. You could just drink some of your tea, especially again, this is me trying to stay outdoors. And it led me to want to do some kind of personal challenge of just being in Hush River Valley, spawn in Hush River Valley, and then stay there. And I wasn't sure of like a clock, a time, specific amount of time. Ooh, that's only 61%. So like, for example, it'd be like, okay, spawn in Hush River Valley, have it be on Interloper, and the reason I set it to have guns was because it's the easiest way to change the game without truly changing the entirety of the settings. And so I could choose not to pick up the guns, and the rest of the settings are still normal Interloper. Versus having, and that way I can choose Hush River Valley. Because that's the other thing, I don't like wasting characters. If I just keep spawn swapping, like, oh, I load up, I didn't get the spawn I wanted, so I just kill the character by deleting the save. I feel some kind of way about it. It just might be a thing that is me, and I'm just being irrational about it, but I don't like doing that. Although sometimes it's harder than others, like spawning, if you're doing something and you spawn into like Blackrock, unless you're allowing yourself to go anywhere you want to, even then it's still a really difficult spawn point, especially if you don't know the map well. Timberwolves, anywhere that you spawn that has Timberwolves is going to be tough. And that's, you know, with the hardcore of the most difficult settings. And Interloper isn't even the most difficult settings. Custom settings for like Nogoa, I believe, are pretty much the most difficult you can get. I don't know. Some people are just so much better at the game than me. It's striking. It's awe-inspiring how good some players are at the game. And I don't know if it's specifically just because they have different thoughts on how to do things, or if it might have to do with experience, among others. Oh, hey, what's up, Shabby? I'm sorry, I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Interloper region select? Yeah, well, I'm on PlayStation, so I don't get mods. No mods for this guy. Although, again, with me trying to figure out how to do editing stuff, I am considering my options for computers because I'd like to try to learn how to edit stuff that's... Anyway, I'm getting all over the place and fragmenting my thoughts. I'm sorry. Ice Cave, for example, will always be -5. Oh, okay. So is that how... Oh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm just going to sit here next to the fire for a minute and catch up because I kind of want to know this information that the knowledge being expressed in the chat. Right, yeah, okay, so the standardized temperatures that aren't affected by the external fluctuating temperatures are considered indoors, and that's why they're considered not viable, because if you loot them, then it's the same as looting a house, as going inside a house and looting the house. That makes sense. Or like staying and sleeping in there. Okay. Now from my understanding, I thought that had to do with the purest aspect, but I think the purest has to do with every cave that you have a transition, not just the transition zone caves. Like if you have a load screen in a cave or a load screen in anything, the purest aspect amplifies from just what you're saying is those transition caves to all of the caves. Okay, that makes more sense. So I'll have to be more aware. I don't think I've gone through any... oh, no. So, like, the cave between Milton and Hush River Valley, that's a transition cave, right? So, technically speaking, I shouldn't have been looting that for all of the juicy coal that I keep finding in there. Ah, crap. So, okay. Yeah, and the fact that the cave is warm enough to sleep in and you don't need the fire to stay alive there. Okay. That does make sense. So is that why... so the ice caves you're not supposed to be looting? Because that to me... oh, look at that. It's an aurora. Not good. Do aurora wolves care about fires? I mean, I've killed most of the wolves in the area. But, I mean, 3 wolves is not all of the wolves. That is for certain. Whatever. I should be making water, but I want to cook all this meat. I haven't heard a wolf howl in a while. So if I hear the creepy wolf howls, then I'll definitely run for my life. Well, I'll walk slowly for my life. I'm pretty sure I killed the one that hangs out here, and I don't know how that works either. So if you kill the wolf, does the Aurora wolf not spawn in? Is that how that works? So like if there was a wolf out here and it was hanging around and I didn't kill it, and then it Auroras, does that mean suddenly that an Aurora wolf can show up? Sorry, I'm skipping ahead of myself. Yeah, I should make more water for sure. Low screen caves are the same as indoors. Ah, crap. I guess I never understood it that way. And so I've been playing wrong the entire time. See, I thought that was the purest part. And if you didn't play purest outer loper, then you were allowed to go into the caves. I mean, I would almost call it like a JV, like a junior varsity outer loper. Like purest outer loper meaning the most correct version of outer loper. So I'm not on the varsity outer loper squad yet. But I never claimed to be. I spent a good amount of time inside that transition cave between Hush River Valley and Milton. I'm not gonna lie. I've also looted a lot of coal from that specific cave, and I've slept in there. I've tried to avoid it as best I can, but it's so difficult, like, just the whole process of getting the fuel that you need and everything like that. That's like, it's such a grind. Did I say hi, Shabby? I'm so sorry if I didn't say hi yet. I've been trying to read comments from before and like digest them. And this is what I mean by it takes me a good while to figure stuff out and to learn by reading, because I have to reread it and think about it and then ask more questions and then read it again and then think about it, and then it finally sinks in and then I understand. And once I understand, it's like I don't, unless I haven't dealt with it in a while, I don't usually forget it very easily. But it's also, that's a bad thing. So if I think I learned something the right way, then all of a sudden I think I know something, and then I'm just not right. And then I think 100% that I'm right when I'm not. That's not good. It's never good when that is. The regular wolf spawn doppelganger aurora wolf. So if you kill the regular wolf, an aurora wolf won't spawn in its place. Okay. So, but if I missed a wolf, if there was one just around the corner that I didn't see earlier, that one will have changed. So I do still need to be careful. Because there was a couple on the ice. Like, there wasn't that many on the lake. I think the next thing I do is make more water. Oh, scurvy affliction risk! Yes! I need more vitamin C in my diet. Seek out food high. Well, that's fine. I'm going to let that scale up a little bit. I'm not going to try to drop it right away because I want, again, this is what I've been waiting for. I was even discussing this yesterday or the day before with somebody, I forget who, about, I think it was with Joe. She's such a good wife. Anyway, she listens to me talk about the game. I was frustrated. You know, I'm being completely open and honest with everybody. I was very frustrated with my failure and the fact that I went and was goofing around and got myself killed, and it took me over at least a month to get back to where I was before. To be where I am now, and it's day 20, so I survived for 19 days. So it's just under 20 days I've had 0 vitamin C for this entire run. I said I was going to do water. I do still... Did I ever drop that wolf pelt? I did. I still need another wolf pelt for another coat. Alright, most of this food is cooked now. Wait. Yeah, I'll finish this piece. I should have maybe eaten another piece of wolf meat, but I think I'll wait until after I rest. I also don't want to put a ton of firewood on this in case the wind does knock out the fire. That would make me very, very sad. Congratulations, you are going to get sick. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. And look at the pretty lights. That is pretty nice. And the fact that it just started to get breezy, like, I've been very fortunate. My clothing's in okay shape. My gloves are rough. Like, the pants are taking a beating. These things have not decreased at all. These are fantastic. Like, the fact that they stack the wind protection, like, just these two things alone is almost half of my, or not half, but it's like a third of my warmth comes from just those two items. I suppose the socks are doing what, 0.1? These are 0.3, and like, this was a nice find. This is a great find. This hat, like, the hats and the boots are good. I would love to make deer pants. Geez, I feel like I do this a lot. I go to make deer pants, and for some reason, I click on deer boots every time. Or maybe I accidentally start the boot. Anyway, like, I did it. I've done it more than one time, and I've done it recently in that other run that isn't exactly Outer Loper, the Junior Varsity Outer Loper. I was supposed to make pants because I got into a couple of wolf struggles and my jeans were torn, and I had one pair of thermals and they were at like 18%, and then I went to HRV to find the second pair, which was at 80%, and so I didn't have pants. I only had the long johns, and the wolf struggle ripped apart my 80% ones instantly. They were just gone. And then I got into another wolf struggle, luckily didn't die, but I'm running around with no pants. I got bare legs, frostbite risk for my legs at all times. Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going? Good morning. So is this... So you're on Thursday, right? I always get so confused. We're behind the day, like 12 hours behind or something like that. So you already had Valentine's Day. Hope it went well. Also, hey, Friedman. Scurvy, the final frontier. I know that there's other people out there who have already made content and like fully explained what scurvy is and what it does, and I could watch those videos and see, but again, this is why was sort of down on myself. I won't be like that for long, but because then everyone has to watch me do the same exact thing that I had gone through before. It is a good learning lesson because it teaches me not to do stupid risky stuff when I'm literally at the end of the race. It's like if you celebrate too early and like tear your Achilles or something, and then you can't even cross the finish line. It's like you were in first place and you finished DNF. Or didn't even finish. That's what DNF means. Did not finish. Did not complete your goal because you celebrated too early and went and screwed it up. Typical me. Lie down, puppies. Okay, so let me scroll back a little bit because I still feel like I missed a couple of the outer comments. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ditching my runs, that's for sure. Editing is fun. Yeah, it is time consuming, correct. Like I'm just breaking into that. And I haven't even tried to do too much. Okay, Nogoa settings not only the wildlife, it's bugged, the wind strikes too. Even the safest spots don't work how they should. Only scripted areas like caves or the Spence's Forge is safe, right? If something loads except for regions, then it will be fixed temperature areas. Lookouts at fixed temperatures, right? Yeah, I got the scurvy, I got it. Well, I got the risk. We're getting there. Slowly creeping up. I'm only at 1%, but I haven't been skipping ahead of time very much. I'm not even sure. I could make some fishing tackle. I'll do that. Instead of just fast forwarding through time. Yeah, you're right, Janet. Live and learn. I mean, that's the only way I can do it is I make mistakes. I screw up. And instead of quitting, I press on. I start again. The only way to truly be defeated is to not keep going. Like, you can fail, but I mean, I don't know. Failure is a strong lesson. Failure is a strong teacher. Just like pain. It's painful to fail. Maybe not physically, but emotionally. It can be anguish, frustration, all of those sorts of things. So, yeah. It's good to fail. It's important to fail, to know how to fail, to be graceful in failure. Because if you fall too hard, then you give up. But if you have expectations and you have goals, you also have to be, what's another word? Patient? I'm not good at being patient. You also have to be, there's another word I'm trying to think of. I'm sure it'll come to me after I've talked about something else. Persistent, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's the right word, but... I'm glad I did all that wolf killing when I had not an aurora all night. It was nice for the sun to come out so I could start this fire without using my matches. I could read some more. No, I can't read until I sleep, and I still need to make water. Tenacious, right? Tenacious, that is a good word. I see a little pink poking through the trees way in the distance. And I thought it was a light at first, but I think it was just the way the trees are flapping around. It's hard to see on the screen, like on my tablet as I'm looking, but pain and failure give the gift of durability. True. Level cooking do I have now? Probably level 3. I think it's level 3. Yeah, because I read the book when I first started the stream, and that had 1 hour left, and that pushed me just over to cooking level 3. And so all of this wolf meat that I'm cooking and the deer meat is maybe giving me another 15 or 20 points. So not much. And then how much is this stew? It's almost 1,000 calories, so I probably won't end up eating any more food until after I get a good night's sleep. I might not even get a full night's sleep. I do need more water though. So I'll just finish these things. And I'm gonna have to get a few more, little bit more firewood. I'm just gonna go inside for that. I really do not want to. I am completely exhausted, and an Aurora wolf struggle might literally kill me. And after talking about everything that I just said, me walking out to pick up a stick in the middle of the woods when I have 3 hours worth of firewood indoors is what I would call a bad decision. I can use one of these furlings. I can look at this. I don't like these very much. I'm just going to do that to get the buffer. I'm sorry. I can't do the flashing lights in my face like that too much. I don't have epilepsy or seizure issues. I just don't like it. Like, I'm not a fan. It's disorienting. And if I am somewhat affected by it without really having any issues with it, then I can only imagine somebody who actively has issues with it, how it affects them. But that's why they have the flash warning at the beginning, right? I mean, they're telling you right off the bat, be careful with it. So I'm going to sleep for 2 hours. Right? Yeah, I'll get 2 hours. He'll get rid of the rest of the sleep bonus, but whatever. I'm sure it'd be fine. I've only taken a little bit of damage. You are from the future. Turn back. There is nothing in here. I just saw that, Dave. That's funny. Turn back now. I still have an hour. It must be chilly out here. Oh, wow. Okay, so air temps like negative something. Negative 15. Probably also wind chill. I don't know. More water, though. And I'll sleep for another hour. Drink just a little bit. There's the wind picking up. Still a half an hour. It's cold. It must be a lot colder than I think it is. We'll go for a little bit more. I'm not going to sleep again. All that's cooked. That's a beautiful thing. At least now I'm not completely exhausted. Ooh, the moon is starting to set. It's almost morning. Oh, the lights went out. It's still an aurora, but it's not a full-fledged aurora. 8 minutes. I might be able to snag another torch off of this. I mean, I'm tempted to go back inside and get yet another furlim to keep making water while I have the fire. I'm going to do it. While I have the fire going. And if the wind shifts in a way where I'm nervous about it, I could just pull torches and try to get a little bit of the fuel back from it. Like, I'd rather cook this food outside on a double fireplace, you know, a campfire, versus trying to cook all that same food in a fishing hut to stay warm. You know, like, that to me doesn't make sense, because then I'm using twice as much firewood. But if I was to be, you know, already rested, had enough firewood, and was actively fishing while I was cooking, then that would help. Or sometimes I'll, like, just make water while I'm fishing, and then end up having a ton of water ready to go. Okay, so the aurora's gone. It's a lot of firewood to be thrown on there. Make some more fishing tackle. Why not? The now needs you. Yeah, you got that right. Right. At least Dave can tell us what he's learned along the way, right? It's like future telling you don't do this or do this. I don't know. I'm just um, I've been saying a lot of stuff, and so I feel like I've said too much. I should make some more arrows. My bow's in really good shape. I'd love to read. If I made a liter instead of this small amount of water, I probably could get away with, yeah, let's do that. I'll do this, make the last fishing tackle, and then I'll put some more water on, and then I'll read a little bit. Because I'd love to finish that fishing book before I actually start fishing. That'd be great. I'll do a liter and a half. Oh. I still have, oh good. I've got a little bit more.
New day is dawning.
Thanks, Loons. Oh, I see. You gotta get going. That's fine. I got you, man. Yeah, the scurvy risk is still going up. Slowly but surely. Oh, this is perfect. Let me go get... I forgot about this wolf. Come on. Whatever. I'll do it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take some damage for this, but that's fine.
Oh, rest suit. I'm gonna fight.
Yep, a little bit cold. Not too bad. The water's ready. Alright, I'm gonna take these... Do I do this? Hold on. Oh, it's so cold out here. I bet you I can get away with it. Nice. And I still get a torch. Oh, and it's foggy.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Yeah, well, you're exhausted, though. That's a problem. There we go. A little bit of risk. Never hurt. 6 liters of water. I got plenty. Got this lovely torch going. I'm pretty warm. It would have been smart to maybe get a coffee ready, but I've done a lot of fishing adventures that drained my energy, and I ended up taking tons of damage from exhaustion. I mean, it was a free fire. I could just put this out. Yeah, I'm going to just put this out. I'll save that torch, or it'll just be another stick for later. This book is done. Just to confirm it, this section is empty, so if I had a book that I could read, it would be in the firewood and also in the tools. Now stuff like this is going to be less appealing to me because of how many calories it takes to break them down. If I had been a little bit more thorough, I could have broken down these wheels, this chair, like the cloth, a lot of the stuff. Like that, this thing would have given me a bunch of cloth. It's not that bad for time, but it takes almost 500 calories. And I don't think it works with the hammer. Like, yeah, you have to have a hatchet. That's probably why it doesn't take so long. But that's okay. What to do? I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's nasty. Oh no, it was windy out. Or no, it was foggy, sorry. Don't think there's anything else I need to do. I need to drop these guts. That would be a a not so pleasant surprise walking around if I had forgotten them on my person. Alright, whatever. Sleep time. I still have parasites, scurvy, sprain risk. I think I'll sleep for 4 hours. And again, I'm going to read as much as I can, because if I get parasites, then so be it. Like, that'll be fine. Specifically based on the fact that my scurvy risk is going up 11% now. Good. I'd like it to be up pretty high before I start consuming any other foods. I just want to double check. I didn't mean to drop the mag lens. I'm going to drop one of these books at a time. This one's not read. It's upside down. Let's pretend like I know how to read. 3 hours. Oh, I might not get 3. I'll stop it there. Oh, darn it. I stopped it a little too early. I thought I was at 2/3. I screwed up there, but that's okay. There, I might have enough energy and time to get the rest of this one done. Awesome. So that book's done. Let's go eat some more. I'm gonna eat more wolf. It took me almost 20 in-game days. Like I was on day 20 when I got the risk, and I've consumed 0 vitamin C. Oh, that's cool. Let's do yeah. One more. Let's just get it full cranked up. Why not? I really don't care. If I get parasites, I get parasites. There's plenty of antibiotics. It would give me a chance to test whether or not burdock root works on parasites or just food poisoning. Let's see. This bedroll's in okay shape. I still have 5 liters of water. Okay. Just try to set some of this down. What is this? A marine flare. Let's move that. I don't like running around with quite this much water unless I'm going places. And even then, I don't like having that much all the time. Yeah, so that was an interesting discovery. And as Janet was saying before, it took me 27 days on the first. Hey, I got my well fed. Fantastic. Now I'm not going to be quite so sluggish. That might counteract a little bit of the scurvy and intestinal parasite risk, but it's a little too funny. 17% scurvy risk, 14% intestinal parasites, and I'm going to bed. That's a little funny. Now, when I wake up, I'm guessing I'll be at maybe 30%. I'm not sure how many percent per hour it is. Oh, I've healed it. I healed my parasites. Let's go get some more risk. %. I'm not going to get more risk yet. I want to read that other archery book because I don't know. It might just be. I don't know. I've heard tales that the game likes to give you the parasites while you're reading. Like, so you're like, oh, I'm just going to read this book, and then, like, you have your risk. But then it just decides in the middle of you reading your book that you get your parasites. So I'd prefer to read these books. Besides, it also, like, I went from 24 to 29, so it's 1% per hour. If that's not, I might be wrong with that, but I was at 24 and I just spent 5 hours reading, and now I'm at 29. So these are all red. These I still have not read. I wouldn't mind trying to read them. I mean, I've got the food for it. I am literally just biding my time, and instead of just passing time, I'd like to use it constructively. I do still need to take a trip with more firewood to the fishing cabin or the fishing hut, and there is still the other cabin between, like all the way to the back of the on the lake. I could get some more sticks if I went that way. Ooh, it's sunny. I could start a fire. It's a little chilly. Whatever. More parasite meat. It's delicious. It's good for you. 4%. Why not? It saves your game too. It doesn't save every time you increase the risk, but it saves when you get the initial risk. And it's usually a good idea to eat a little bit and mark what time of day is it. So it's a mid-morning. I'd say, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock, not quite, in the morning. So I'll want to eat more parasite meat before my risk expires, if at all possible. Wait, what did I say I was doing? Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I'm getting I was a message on my television. Another buddy of mine who follows me. I guess he watches on the PlayStation. He was just telling me some stuff, so that's why that popped up. But yeah, he was saying I did find that prepper cache already, and I got the pepper pie recipe out of it. I actually could potentially make pepper's pie. I just don't have the... Wait, what the heck did I say I was doing? Why am I out here? I'm going to go to that lake, or that cabin all the way over here. I might get in trouble, but if I can find a few sticks... There's usually sticks on this little island here. And then maybe a wolf. I was going to read. Darn it, that's what I was going to do. Whatever. I do want to get sticks. I'd rather burn some of my energy off doing something a little bit more productive than reading. Because the reading's fine. It's fine to read your books, but it's good to... Well, that wasn't very many sticks. I'm not going up there at the moment. There's usually more up top there. Sometimes there's a limb. I don't know if I've been to this fishing hut. I think obviously I must have been because the door's open. Yeah. But yeah, I went to that prepper cache and I was very fortunate because I found the thing I wanted, which was, I mean, on Interloper, the only thing you really want in the prepper's cache, besides maybe a bed, maybe some cloth, tinder, some reclaimed wood if you're lucky, and then I found water of all things, which was kind of cool. But the most important item in the prepper cache is the chance for the prepper's pie recipe. You can break these down. It's not too bad. 6 for an hour and 18 minutes is pretty good. 6 for an hour and 18, 325 calories. That's not bad. It is outdoors, though. What is this? Note left behind. It's cold. Go inside. Gotcha. No. Nothing left. Matches got wet. Down to a couple tins of peaches and a can of pop. Oh, you're going to have peaches and pop in here for me? Unless they ate them. Sorry, I didn't read the whole thing. I was about to take damage. I'm not sure if there will actually be anything in here. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing to break some of these crates down and get reclaimed, because I usually come to these cabins, search them out, get whatever I want, and leave everything else and never come back. Like, if I did come back, it would be most likely to, like, break a shelf down or get the cloth, something like that. Let's see if there's another box. I mean, the beds are nice. They're usually 5 degrees. That one's 6. I wonder if it's because it has the... Okay, this one's 5. These ones have covers. So maybe that's why there's an added degree of warmth. I wonder if I was to take this cloth, if they would lose a degree. I don't think so, but I'm taking the cloth anyway. Let's just get rid of the bow. No, it's still the same. That's fine. I could do the pillow. I think I will... I'll get a couple more reclaimed. I want to get sticks, but... These boxes I don't have to use my tools for. I could do the chair, or I could have done the chair. Might not be the worst thing. I mean, considering my belly is full... Excuse me. And then the... more tinder. I mean, I'm not going to need the tinder for much longer. I probably won't even go through it. I just have this thing where I like to collect the stuff. I try to leave things behind when I know I don't need them, but on some of the other runs that I do where I'm not recording, I tend to loot everything and then bring them and like set them up all neat and tidy, and then in doing so, I end up spending a lot of my time that way, but that's also usually not as difficult of a run. Like this, I would say, is there's still the opportunity to get messed up from a wolf. Or if I mess around with a bear and screw up, like there's still a high degree of risk involved, but I am just sort of hanging around Mystery Lake. Oh, you gotta get going. Thanks, Janet. Have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out. 5 rocks. It's nice out. -2. Oh, scurvy risk is at 32%. It's getting up there. That's what I like to see. I'm going to take advantage of the sticks around here, and there might be another wolf. I do still need one more wolf pelt if I did want to eventually make a coat. At some point, I wouldn't mind trying to hunt the bear, but I should have been doing that. Like killing a bear as soon as you possibly can in Interloper is always a good thing. Even if you don't eat the meat right away. I don't know, I've had different thoughts on runs where you only eat predator meat. Like, you're not allowed to eat rabbits and ptarmigan. Like, you would still allow it be... I wouldn't strict or limit myself from hunting them. I would still want deer boots or deer pants, you know, rabbit mitts, the ptarmigan stuff. Like, I would just think about never eating the meat. And only eating, like, wolf and bear meat. And then eventually, once you get to level 5, cooking, when it doesn't matter quite so much, then you would unlock eating the other food. Good thing bears aren't... Oh, I missed that. Sorry. Hold on a second. Sorry, I saw that comment, but I didn't read it fast enough, and then it disappeared. I'd have to go to another screen to open it and read it, and then that would... It would cut off the view from the stream. So I apologize. I'll have to read that in a little bit. Don't think there's anything else here. I've already been into these cabins. I don't see another wolf. I don't think there's ever anything in that cave. Oh, yeah, Hank the Tank. That's what it was, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm curious how big... Like, because a 500-pound bear is a relatively big bear, I would say. I don't know what the world record size bear is, and I don't know exactly what the average size bear is, but 500 pounds seems pretty big. And I'm not even, like I was saying, I'm not sure what size are they depicting the bears in this game as. Like, is that... A 300-pound bear? I would say probably not because it's enormous. I mean, they're saying it's a black bear, but black bears typically don't get above 300 pounds for a mature bear because they're typically smaller. And then like a grizzly bear, those ones are bigger. But then you got like like a Yukon bear or something like that. I think is one of the biggest breeds, and they're like what 800 pounds or something. Like that's still a huge bear, but the bears in this game feel like they're like 1,000 or 1,200 pounds, like massive monster bears, like unrealistically big bears. Especially if they're saying they're black bears. It's like black bears don't get that big. They just don't. I mean, they might in some parts of the world. Again, I don't know everything. I know very little, in fact. And the things I do know, I don't always actually know. I just think I know them. Oh, it's warm. I'm warm. I should have been doing this the whole time. I bet you I passed up all kinds of limbs. Darn it. I hope Ark's feeling better soon. I was just reminded of his knowledge of where all the fur limbs are in Mystery Lake. I'm trying to remember. I'm like, where did he go? I need those fur limbs. It's warm outside. I mean, it is still pretty early in the game, so chances are this type of weather at this time of day is less common later in the farther, like, months into the game. Like, I'm not even a full month into the game. I'm like 3 weeks in. There's a big limb. I'll get that one. I don't think I'll be wind shaded, but there's very little wind. And this thing's going to give me 4 limbs. 325. Uh-oh. Okay. This is definitely going to be a blizzard. Like, I think it's about to blizzard right now. Okay, more wolf meat. We're just really gonna push the limit on this. There, it should be 14%. I was just talking about how nice it was outside. I got plenty of water indoors. Not bad, not bad. I should have been reading a little more before I got to 14%, but there's not a huge amount of time left in the day for me to accomplish much more reading anyway. I'll just take some water. And let's see what the risk is at. 35. Okay, it's still not that much. I didn't spend too much time out and about. That's almost cured. That's good. I mean, if I really did want to get hungry, I could just break down a table or something. Because I do want to have room in my, you know, for the food that will help reduce the scurvy risk. Actually, let me get those peaches. How much do the peaches give me? Because there's a good chance that those give me food poisoning. And I'm at 100% condition. I hope it doesn't set me back too much as far as how much reduction of of the scurvy. Because I don't want to completely get rid of it. Book about cooking. Why not? It won't increase my skill too much, but it will at least make me a little bit hungry. I don't think I'll get a 3rd hour, but I will at least get to finish that one. I think peaches are 450 calories, so I could eat them now. The risk of parasites is 14%, so that's not too bad. I mean, it's up there, but brown bears are the 2nd largest. Male Kodiak brown bears can be more than 1,200 pounds. Okay, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I thought the Kodiak was the biggest. I just couldn't remember It's been a while since I learned about them, so my information is fuzzy. All right, 15% is a 20% chance of food poisoning, I think. So I could get food poisoning. Yep, there it
I
is.
want to die.
And it healed my
I
risk?
just want to die.
I'm healed? What? I'm shocked.
I think I need to lay down.
I was at 35%. I guess, aren't they... I guess they are... Oh well. I know, right? What the heck? So you literally can go 20 days with no, or like 23 days, 22, 23 days with no vitamin C and eat one can of peaches, and then you're good for what? I don't know. Maybe it'll give me my risk back soon. Like, I'm not done with the save by any means. I mean, I can keep trying to get the risk. I didn't expect one can of peaches to get rid of my scurvy. Like, and again, it wasn't full-blown scurvy even. It was just 36% risk. I should have maybe waited till I was at like 99% or something. That's okay. That is okay. There's still a lot of stuff to do. I did want to hunt a bear. I mean, I do want to go get... I mean, I don't want to get the parasites because I don't want to have to take 20 doses of vitamin C over the next 20 days. That might actually make it so that I don't get my scurvy. No, I need water. Whoops. That's crazy. Like, this is interloper, so like the scurvy risk, like the thing about that is it's set to like very high or something. There goes the parasites. Awesome. Okay, now it's almost evening and I have a ton of energy still. Let's go eat some more wolf meat. And I'll hope that I get the parasites again soon. Or not the parasites, sorry, the scurvy. I don't want the parasites. As much as I've said it, I don't actually want parasites. Now that I've realized that one can of peaches can cure scurvy. I was joking when I thought like eating one of those food items every 20 days would be enough. But it might be like cabin fever or like frostbite risk. You might heal the frostbite risk, but it had been 5 minutes since you healed it, and you go back outside and you get it back instantly. Oh, and the sun's out. I mean, it makes me not want to fish because the fish have just so much vitamin C. It would seem like they have just a ton of vitamin C based on... But again, the peaches, I shouldn't have started with the peaches because I think those are moderate. They give you a moderate amount of vitamin C. So, I mean, it's pretty nice out. Even though it's windy, the sun's out. I might... Hold on a second here. Did I read both of these books? No, I haven't read this one. There, now I'm not heavy. Full of wolf meat. I got 2 liters of water, so that's plenty. I could try to kill... I do want to kill another wolf. I mean, I would like to maybe find a wind-sheltered spot and get some more firewood. I might be able to get a fire started. I mean, I could easily start a fire because of the mag lens. Like, the sun's out. I think I'll try my luck over here and see if I can find a wolf. And I do want to hunt a bear, but I don't know if I'm ready to go across the map yet. I mean, the other thought is I could try to pack up my bags and head somewhere else. I could make a Travios, or Travois, sorry, I say that the wrong way every time. I could drag a whole bunch of stuff to another map. I need to start collecting reishi though, because even if they are going to reduce my scurvy by however much percentage, I really definitely am regretting not having started with a reishi tea or something. I went straight. Well, I mean, I knew that the peaches were going to poison me. That was why I did that. I didn't think that they were going to cure my risk. So we'll just have to try to avoid them for a while again. I swear, if it takes another 20 days, though. I mean, I healed that there. So 22 days of no vitamin C yielded me 36% scurvy risk. Darn it. Well, again, I gotta fail upwards, I suppose. At least I didn't die this time. There is still a chance for me to get it, you know, again and again. Oh, it's not like I don't know what to do to spend time doing stuff. I just need to kill things and harvest them and then bring them back and then cook them and get the stuff cured. And I really should try to kill a bear. That's a risky thing though, because like I said, if I'm recording and doing commentary and like looking at chat and trying to be active like that, there's a chance that I die because I do something that I think I can do rather than just doing the thing in the moment. Like if I'm actively overthinking, then that's where like some variable pops up that I wasn't expecting that kills me. Like missing a shot or like getting not subtracted, startled, getting jumped by a bear, or ambushed, something like that. Not a bear, a wolf. Okay, if I'm ho-hum thinking I'm going to get that bear, and all of a sudden I'm not thinking about where are my feet, where are the wolves, where's, you know, what is my fuel source at, what happens if the weather changes while I'm trying to get there, if I don't have enough food on me. Like if I just walk out and I'm not prepared for more than just the original idea of, oh, I'm going to kill this bear. I'm like, sure you are. Why don't you, you know, if some people are like, I'm going to go and kill a bear, and they just go and they kill the bear. For me, it's never that simple. It's like, yeah, I think I'm going to go kill a bear, and then I go and I look for it, and I get stuck somewhere, and I run out of food, and or I get cold, or, like I said, any number of other things could happen that prevent me from the original idea. But it is, I am warming up. It is nice out. There's more maple. I don't really need more maples. Right? I don't, oh, now it's snowing. Crap. At least I'm getting sticks. I might be able to get some birch bark. I haven't really been collecting it. Oh boy. Alright, there was... Now I can't remember. Was there a bear at Trappers? There's not one at the lake. And I know there was one at Unnamed Pond. Okay, I hear a wolf. Oh, there's a deer. In a really bad spot, though. I mean, I am full. My energy is not that bad. I could potentially stay at Trappers. I've been there before, right? I'm pretty sure I went to Trappers. Because I think I went inside and got coal. Maybe that wouldn't be the worst thing. If I found some coal in the Milton Cave. I could try to go down to the other cave and hunt the wolf that might spawn in that little climbing area. There's a bunch of rabbits over there. Like, it wouldn't be bad for me to get... Like, I do want rabbit gloves. They're a little more expensive than the hat. I think it takes 4 rabbit pelts to make the gloves. I don't think I have 4 pelts. I think I have 2. I honestly don't remember. I think there's a gut curing over here. Yikes. Hunting the bear at this spot is risky, though. I think that's it right there. You know what? Learning lessons, learning lessons. Come here, big fella. No, not that. Oh, I can't. Darn it. I need... I guess I do this. I forgot I can't do this by hand without cutting it. I did not check for bones on the Lake Bear cave, but I didn't see the bear there, and I saw one here, and I saw one at the other place, and as far as I'm aware, and again, I've been wrong many, many, many times on a lot of different things, so I thought only 2 bears could spawn in this map at one... Oh my god. No. Not ready. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. You scared the crap out of me. I don't think I'm going to one-shot this thing. I could dance around the bear, like around... You who suck. Did you get drawn in because of the me harvesting? That scared the crap out of me. Come on, where are you going? Oh, it smelled the wolf. Alright. That missed. It's a little high. Ah, jeez. My heart is thumping. Son of a frickin' frackin'. Oh my god, I'm surprised it didn't instant charge me. From that distance? Yeah, I did call. I was asking about you. Where'd that arrow go? I was close. It landed like right behind it. Jeez, where can I go to hunt this thing? Oh my goodness. I'm shaking a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I've only found 1 jacket. Okay, hold on a second. And try to throw stones to get the bear to go the other way. Because then I can loop around, and if it even heard it. Let's try again. I can only prevent forest fires. Oh my god. Yeah, Smokey the Bear out here scaring the crap out of me. Where is it? Oh, if I had archery 5, that'd be so handy right now. I think that bear ran a little farther. I don't know where it is. I'm a little nervous. I scared some deer. Turkey, where do I go? I wanted to go to this log over here because I don't think the bear can climb the log. Oh boy, those are my footprints. I am shook. I am shook right now. Oh, I wish I had hit it. I was just over, I think. I got shot just over it. Did you see that bear? Where did it go? It's like right under me, isn't it? Yep. Go over here. Don't see me. It saw me. No, thank you. It's not what I wanted. I hit it twice, right? I hit it both times. Did I miss? I think I missed again. Darn it. Now, is it going to come back? That's the question. Because it'll run. I've got it twice, and I think I hit it in the neck. So neither of them are, like, major bleed spots. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, if I was here, I think this is where... Oh, geez. I think if I was here, I'd be safe. Maybe? I don't know. I've seen Stranger Things, right? Not the show, but, like, I've seen more things that are strange happen in this game. I had 6 arrows, 2 are in the bear, and then one of them's broken. So I should have 3. I have 3 and 1 broken. 2 are in the bear. Okay, that's 6. That's the correct amount. Would you like to be my dinner? I guess not. Ah, I tried. Okay, that's enough fun in games with the bow. My hands are a little too shaky for that. Unless I can get... Because I don't want to chase a deer and a bear. Yeah, these things are fidgety. More so than I am. I want to chase that bear down, though. I want to find it. I'm not going indoors until it's dead. Let me check the log. Bears killed 0. That means it's out there. It's not running. This is what happened in that Hush River Valley. I shot it once, and then I had to wait around, and I got really freaking cold and lost a bunch of condition. And it took me, I don't know, it was like 8 or 9 minutes in real life, but it was like 2 or 3 hours in the game for the bear to stop running, and then finally I figured out where it was. I mean, I still have this wolf pelt on me too. I just don't want to go inside. And I don't know, the bear should go back towards its cave eventually, so if I'm not careful, it'll crest this hill directly charging me. And I desperately do not want to get bear mauled. -5. I could start a fire and try to break this limb down and see if it dies in the meantime. Be quiet, Astrid. Worried about the weather too. Like, I'm gonna take cold damage here, which is gonna make my shot shaky. More shaky than I am at the moment. Yeah, 2 in a row could get you going. The problem is, I'll shoot it, it won't die. If I hit it,
Wait. I'm so cold.
it'll maul me. I'll shoot it again, and if it doesn't die again, it'll maul me again. And that's how it'll end up. This isn't even the bear that's at the other place, too. I could potentially get multiple bears. Where'd it go? There, it's dead. It is dead. Oh, whatever. No, is it dead? Sorry, my controller is really close to my face, so you probably hear all the button clicks. It is dead. Okay, cool, cool. I can't run. Let's do the bandage, because I have plenty. Yeah. I got pretty lucky. That's a wolf. Not so lucky. come on then. Okay, breathe. Gotta remember to breathe. This bear is in a bad spot. Let me start. Probably won't let me start a fire. Okay, so shoulder shot and a side shot, both not good shots. Crap. Here's the problem: is it's -6. It's in a really bad spot. Thank you. Yeah, they love to bob and weave. That's for sure. Darn it. I'm 9% frozen.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right
Hush.
now.
Hush, hush, hush. Give me my fire, please. Anywhere. Anywhere is good. It's not going to happen. Over here, I guess. Come on. Please. Please, please, please. I don't care how far away it is. It just has to be wind sheltered there. This'll do. I'll spend a match. Hey, I got my scurvy risk back. Awesome. Okay, so it didn't take that long. Okay, things are looking up again. Just go out and mess around with the bear and get yourself some scurvy.
Come on, little fire.
Sorry, I may have missed a few comments here and there. I've been trying my luck with longer shots. How cold is it, though? Oh, jeez. Oh, I've got both cooking pots with me. That's fine. Do some water. Okay, I need to grab a bunch of torches. 13 degrees is only 1 hour up. How cold is it? These are terrible. I need the torches to last 30 minutes. 36 minutes? Something like that? That'll do, I guess. I need to deal with this wolf, but I'll deal with that in a minute. Drink some water. Whatever. This is not going to be enough, but it'll start me off. Gonna do the old torch chain trick. Yeah, I know it's cold.
Wanna lay down for a bit.
No, you can't lay down yet. I'm getting this hide now. I'll get the bear meat later. No, not that. Oh, whatever, I'll pick that up later also. I just need half an hour. 30-something minutes. It's not going to keep the bear from freezing. It'll just keep me from freezing. And then this torch should be long enough so even if those go out, I'll still have a fire and that stuff should be good to go. Ah, crap. No, I'll just use the knife, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I just want this. I want it. Give me the thing before everything else goes completely crap.
I need to find a place to rest.
Okay, so the wind knocked out my thing, or maybe it just took too long? No, the wind might have knocked it out. This is sheltered, isn't it? This is not sheltered. Okay. Yeah, the wind's kicking. Oh, let's just do this. Okay, the wind has shifted again.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
And it's going to be foggy. time to do the old magic. By the warming glow of the sewing kit. I bet you that sewing kit was melted. Sitting underneath all those torches. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on.
Why didn't that work?
It didn't work because we're in too much of a hurry, Astrid. You have to take your time. Gotta calm down. I'm still jittery. Oh my goodness. I've still got the other wolf pelt on my person. And the bear pelt. And hypothermia risk. And I still got scurvy risk.
Oh, yeah.
I think that might be warm enough. Alright, have a good night, Shabby. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, I think all of the exciting stuff is over. It's good to know that the scurvy risk came back really quick, though. Like, I am pleased by that. That means it wasn't... I don't have to go another 20 days. It is like the other afflictions where if it's not long after, it'll just come back. Darn it, I wish I could quarter that bear, because if it freezes, then I won't be able to quarter it. Like, I don't have the skill to do so. 11 minutes. Let's just get the rest of this off of here. I'm gonna need to eat. Yes, high fives for scurvy, and the weather's playing nice. And now the bear is not an issue. Like, it's been resolved. I don't think there's any more wolves in the near vicinity. I could be wrong. But I've taken care of most of the major threats. There was the other wolf that was way over there. Might as well. I mean, this is not a warm fire. I need to break these torches down too, so I apologize, but you're going to sit through about a lot of torch breakdown. I would love to quarter that bear. It's just not warm. And, like, I can't get the fire. I mean, I'd like the guts. The guts are not as important. The meat would be fantastic. Like, the food would be great. The hide is, unfortunately, the most important thing. And I hate doing it like that, but... it is like the cabin fever. Oh, I guess I didn't look at the dev logs. 7-day threshold, if you... all 7 days outside, you can be 7 days inside at once. Oh, okay. Got it. How much water do I have? Not enough. My goodness. Hey, now the fire is 2 arrows up. I would like to try to get some of that bear meat, though. I mean, it's not the worst thing. I do have the hide. That was what I was actively trying to get. Oh, excuse me. And then the... like I said, the guts would be fantastic. These are going to be fine. There's 2 guts there. There's more cooked meat. I think I will at least get 1 coffee ready. This should be far enough away. Look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, darn it. I was going to say, I thought I saw Zach Nafeen. Didn't he get a fire on a bear once? I thought, like, he placed it on top of the bear. I think maybe they patched that out. Let's just get a little bit of bear meat. I'll get cold. I'm okay with it. If they won't let me have a fire, I'm going to have to do it like this no matter what. And I'll probably lose almost the entire carcass.
Sure getting cold.
Oh, and now I can't run because I'm exhausted. If I'm really lucky, I could hang out here until tomorrow evening, like in game, and then get a chance for like a warm afternoon where I could spend time actually hacking away at this bear. I just need enough food to get me through and enough water. And I'll use the matches again if I can, but maybe I should have placed this fire next to a log. I could try to move it. Maybe I'll do that. I might spend some time after I end the stream, if because I only have like another half an hour. But I know not everybody's, or it's not everybody's favorite thing to watch me break down torches. But I am of the mindset that recycling is good. These are not great torches either, but they turn into sticks, right? That's what happens. You grab a bunch of torches and you turn them into sticks. I'll leave those there for now. I'm going to bring this over if I can find a limb. If it lets me... Oh, this would be so nice if I could just place it somewhere. Ooh, that's a big limb. I don't think I'm going to get anything on this hill. I think I'll have to come back for this bear. It's foggy now. I'm going to just take my chances, and if I see a limb heading back towards camp, or not camp office. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you. This one's warm. I know I just drank all that water and whatever. I should probably break these down after the fact. There is a fir limb over here I could maybe grab. It is pretty cold though. Maybe I just take what I have and just go. It does get saved if you cancel it? Oh, I didn't know that. Holy crap. I just saw that rock and for a second I thought it was a moose. I mean, I wouldn't be heartbroken if there was a moose here, but I am not ready for a moose. Like I could try to kill it, but I think I only have 4 arrows. Maybe, I have 5 arrows? I do have 5. 5 arrows might not even be enough, especially if it doesn't, because what, the moose needs a crit, right? It doesn't have stacked damage? Is that right? So like if I hit a moose, I could hit a moose with 50 arrows, and if it's none of them are a crit, it doesn't kill it. I'm saying it like that because it might be, that might be incorrect, but I'm saying it like that because that's what I think. I think that's what I heard, and I don't know. Anyway, I just don't know. So I'm saying it the way that I think it works, and if that's not right, and if somebody knows, I would love to know otherwise, because I heard you have to crit it, and none of the other shots even matter unless it's a crit, and the crit is what kills it. Better move this wolf meat a little bit farther so I don't accidentally eat raw bear meat. Alright, going inside. I could come out here and try to kill these rabbits. That wouldn't be the worst thing. I know I need more pelts. Okay. A little bit of oh, I left firewood here and coal. And there's the cured guts. And I don't think there's anything else. I mean, there's stuff I could break down, but I didn't leave very much here. There's the bear hide. Some guts. I mean, it's almost morning. Shucks. Did I finish this book? I did not. I'm going to drop this for now because I'm coming right back here and I don't want to accidentally burn this. I really hope it doesn't Aurora. I have a strange feeling because I feel it looks like my torch changed colors, and I don't know if that's an indication that the weather has changed or maybe it's just an illusion. Kind of looks like it might have just started to Aurora. Hmm. Well, I'm going to find out. Okay, so body shots do stack, so they can stack, but the crit will instant kill it. Or, okay, that makes sense actually, because I've never one shot a moose. I don't think ever, except for maybe with a flare gun back in the day. It is an Aurora, okay. Well, I'm glad I killed all those wolves. And now the rabbits are gone. Take my torch. Oh well, I'm going to start a fire in here with this torch, and I'll cook the rest of this bear meat. And then I'm going to have my character get some sleep because it lost a little bit of condition from the events. And get a different torch. These torches have done very well for me. Very, very appreciative of them. I know some people have done like no torch runs. I don't know how. Like, I'm not sure how they were able to accomplish what they did. Or maybe not no torch runs, but like you can't pull torches. I don't know. I mean, I probably could adapt eventually to a no pulling torches run, but to try to self-police not pulling torches, I would probably fail instantly. Because it's one of the first things I do when I make a fire is I pull a torch.
Perfect.
And that's if you don't craft them yourself, though. Like, because crafting a torch is different. And it's actually not too expensive, but there, that should be enough time. How many lumps of coal did I leave myself? Probably just the 2, yeah. And then I have 2. And there's 20 sticks. I got some tinder. Wait, what's my fire starting skill? It's not great. I mean, I did read some. An hour till ready. Oh, that's right. I got the cooking pots. Okay, I'm gonna. 30 minutes, 6 minutes. I mean, I've got a decent amount of water. I don't really think I need to pull, or to make any more. I wouldn't mind getting a better torch. There, that's better. 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I can get one more. Give me a good one. Whatever. It's not the worst torch I have, but it's also like 30%. Something like that. It wasn't great. And these should be cooked. Nice. Okay, I'll bring this bear meat outside. If this torch goes out now, it's fine. You don't need crits to kill a moose because it will mean you need archery 3. Oh, in older versions, people killed moose with flare gun. Right. Crits are just double damage. Gotcha. You've got all the good info. I appreciate you helping me out with that. Because, like, I know that it's possible to find this stuff online. I'm just terrible at searching for things. 708. It's 805. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'll eat this one. I think I'm at like 14% risk again. 19. Really pushing it. And then I think the first I ate was I don't remember, but I think it was late afternoon, so I've put a lot of I got a lot of time between now and when the risk would expire. Alright, let me drop some of this wood. Here, I'll keep the sticks on me. I'll let this go out. I'll just put it out. Breaks these torches down so I don't have to worry about it later. Fandom wiki is not 100% accurate. Oh, okay. Yeah, because especially if they update stuff, it might not. They might not have updated everything. At least not immediately. I can't stay here too long, though. I do want to try to take care of that bear. I'd love to take care of that bear before I end the stream. If possible, there's still the other wolf as well. I don't need too many torches. I don't plan on using that torch trick if I don't need to. Because there is a chance that my game crashes because it's done that before. When I have too many torches going. I better sharpen this knife also, because I really wish I had a hacksaw. He's so... Oh my god, I think one of the first things that I ever said... Like, not that I have merchandise or ever will, but if ever I made a shirt, a t-shirt, like, if ever I have enough money, I'd love to send people stuff. You know, not that you'd have to go into a shop and pay for it, but just because, you know, you've been around long enough that if ever I did something, it would probably have a picture of a hacksaw and it would say it's nice to have a hacksaw. One of my favorite tools in the entire game. I often have questioned whether or not it'd be possible to survive in the long dark. And again, I don't know if it'd be possible on Interloper because you need a knife or a hatchet to craft the bow and the arrows. But to do a run where you only had a hatchet, I don't know. The loot table fine tuning is only able to do so much. Let's try to finish this book. There goes the parasite risk. I can't believe it. 19%. Let's get some more. Another risk. Hey Magic, how's it going? Well, I hope you had an enjoyable evening, whatever it was you were doing. I'm just out here. I think I got maybe a little bit of scurvy risk still. I was up to 39, 36%, something like that, scurvy risk, and I ate one can of peaches, and it got rid of my risk. Oh my god, this is perfect. Let's eat the bear meat, because it's going to give me more for less. There, that saved the game. We'll drink all of the water. How cold is it, though? It's -5. That's not bad. Leave some of this water here. I mean, I might have waited a little bit too long. So I've done a lot of shooting this episode. I've got... How many wolves? 5 wolves? 1 bear. I shot at a deer and completely missed. Oh, 50 days in HRV, that sounds awesome. Is that a Loper run or is that a custom run? Because I was toying with the concept of spawning in HRV and seeing how long I could survive there without leaving. Because I know that they give you a lot of good stuff and you can find things there to help you stay alive. Okay, it won't let me quarter because it's frozen. More than 50% frozen. Ah, jeez. I'll try and get as much off of this as I possibly can. I'm literally just hacking away at it with the hatch, and that is a little bit... Oh my god, this poor bear. And it won't let me start a fire anywhere near it. Darn it. If it had died where I shot it, that would have been great. Like, cause I can't get a fire close enough to even get it to like thaw. I don't think. I could maybe try.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
But like, I don't think there's anywhere around here because it has to be at least close enough, right? Like here, it's only now letting me put a fire over here, and that's not even, it's nowhere close enough, right? I don't think that's close enough. It could be close enough to get this limb, but
It's a goddamn freezing.
yeah, I know. I know it. Maybe I should have got some guts off it. Whatever. The snowfall is blocking my vision very well. Oh, jeez. Maybe I can hunt these rabbits real quick. I don't have any more books to read. I'll put this, there's a deer. There's no way I'm going for the deer. Not in conditions like this. I'd be lucky to hit the rabbit with a... I mean, I could probably hit it with a rock. And there's more sticks I could get. There it is. Where'd my rock go? Is it rolling down the hill? Not exactly. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a second rabbit. Got 2 old man's beard plus 6. I have enough of that. I like to leave the old man beard lichen that is here. I like to leave it here so I always know if ever I'm in the area, if I desperately need it, it's there. Plus the wolves and the bear that sometimes spawn around here. It's just nice to have the option. And there's usually a good amount of it. Oh, I can't see crap. If there is another rabbit out here, it's very difficult to see it. There usually is a second rabbit. Yeah, 'cause this is going to start blowing hard, though. Like, the wind is going to start gusting into a storm. Yeah, I better go inside. Oh, maybe that's the rock I threw. No, no, no. It's a very small rabbit. That's fine. It's totally fine. Let's go inside. Oh, my goodness. Holy crap, you scared me. Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry, little rabbit. I'm not trying to frighten you. I just wanted to end it quickly for you. Come back here, though. Where did you go? There it is. Direct hit. I like having the old man's beard on me, though. Like, it just makes me feel good having it, like, knowing that I have it. Another piece of bear meat. Yep, I know. I got the risk. Got all the risks. Now, I'm curious to see how much that 1,600 calorie fish that I found in a cooler in one of those cabins is going to end up reducing my risk. Okay, so I'm going to do the gut by hand. Or not by hand. I'm going to do the gut with this because it's going to take less time with that anyway. And that'll open up the possibility for me to get the hide by hand. I mean, I could have done the meat. But the guts take longer to cure, so I like doing those first if I can. Outer Loper, Inner Loper difficulty. Never enter an interior so far. And animals behaving very weird. Stick spawns don't work too. Oh my goodness. Did you just start the run? 8 matches left and need 30 more days. Oh, yeah. That is definitely, like, even going inside of the caves and... Oh, whatever. I'll just drop the guts. And even going inside the caves and looting them, that would be a tough challenge. Like, that's the only way to conserve your matches. And, like, trying to keep one match going is almost impossible, especially if you have to stay outdoors. Like, I think... I don't even know how to think of what to do to accomplish that in a successful way. Like, I wanted to do something like that where I would see if I could survive for 10 days. But then again, the custom settings, even if it's regular loot, like, even if you change 0 settings besides, like, I would turn the guns on. I would, like, maybe have revolvers on. That way, you could choose HRV in a custom game mode, and then what I'm saying is I feel like even if everything is the same except for switching one thing, and the reason you switch the one thing is because otherwise it's not custom. It'll count it as a regular interloper run. I think, and again, I don't know everything, so I could be wrong about that. But I feel like if you go into custom game modes and you go up to the top and you slide over to interloper, it'll set everything to interloper, and then if you hit start, it's an interloper run. It's not a custom run. I don't know if that's true or not, though, because I've never done it like that. So the only thing you could do is like maybe change the time of day that you spawn, or the weather, or like I said, like an arbitrary setting like guns. Like if you don't ever pick up the guns or the ammo or the kit or whatever, then it changes nothing in the game. But I feel like changing, like I feel like the game itself is different, even if it's the same exact settings. Besides, like in that example, the one setting is different. You're turning guns from off to on. The game changes the. If I don't know, again, I don't know this for a full experience, but it feels like the loot is different, and I don't even know how to quantify that or to explain that any other way. And I might be wrong about it actually being different, but it feels off versus like you do shuffle through characters and then eventually find yourself spawned in a normal interloper random run or a random spawn classic interloper run. The loot would be vastly different in the sense of like it would be in different spots, or like you might find things you normally wouldn't. I don't know. I don't play enough to know those things. I just stick to these sort of runs. Like this is as interloper as it gets for me. Sleep. Ooh, right. Yeah, that's definitely true. Because you could make a snow shelter, but then it's like, well, you have to pick a really good spot. Because the snow shelter, and then you have to keep it above, what, 80? Otherwise you have to put cloth into it. Yeah. So like trying to build multiple ones. Either that or you have to try to... I could try to kill this deer. I don't think I should. I don't know. Since my archery skill went up, I'm not sure if it's going to be the same shot. And I don't want to chase that thing. It's too cold out here. Let's see if I can find another couple of sticks. I didn't get very much off of that bear, and I have a feeling that it's going to despawn soon. Maybe I just sleep a little bit longer, get my temperature back, and head back to... Yeah, that might be a good idea. Head back to camp office. Yeah, I think I like that idea better. Because it's almost time to... It's almost that time. The present difficulty's better because they seem less bugged. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with the wolf fear or the animal behavior. All that stuff, it definitely seems to be weird. Like, I don't mind the difference, like the... What is it? Like the animals being able to see you from farther. Hey, that's a nice torch. I don't mind that so much. Because that works with the bear, or like with the rabbits too. And like hunting ptarmigan is really tough because they'll spot you a lot easier even if you're crouched. I don't want to abandon that bear. Goodness gracious, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to bring these hides back. I think I'll just leave a note for now. Bear and wolf hide. And wolf hide at trappers. I could put guts are here too, but I think that's pretty much... Oh, and then the... Whatever, the rabbit hide. Did I have cured ones? I think no. I brought the ones I had from here last time. I mean, I wouldn't mind bringing one of these with me. Whatever, there's a crafting table here. If I have to, I can come back here to do that. I might leave a liter of water, just for good measure. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. The loading screens. Right. If you don't go through a bunch of loading screens, the game just doesn't know what to do with itself. Oh, it's kind of chilly, but it's also kind of nice. Scurvy risk is 31%. That's the other reason to go. Is because of my scurvy risk. I think I'm just gonna go. I'll have to take this bear. The rest of this bear is a loss. I won't get the guts from it, and I won't get any more of the meat. I will have to hunt another bear, though. Like, I'm gonna need a second hide to do anything with the first hide. But I don't think that... I have 0 time left, pretty much. I've got, like, enough time to get back to camp office. I maybe should have grabbed the hides, though. Well, whatever. It'll give me a reason to come back over here. Thank you very much, Bear. I'm sorry I couldn't complete the process. I wish I could have, but you died in such an awkward spot. Let's see, I don't remember if I went to this corpse. I think it's a person. Oh, there it is. It just rendered in. I'm pretty sure I've went to this guy. Yeah. Did you give me any more feathers, though? Yeah, you did. Thank you. See, it's an investment on returns. You give them 1 feather, and then eventually they spawn a whole bunch more. Now, I would be very pleased if I didn't have to kill another wolf between now and when I get back to camp office. Because I would feel slightly obligated to deal with it. I will take as many of these sticks as I can without going too much out of my way. Yeah, I'll have to rethink my outer Loper strategy, or I'll have to just rename it. I'm going to keep playing the way I've been playing it, but I just won't call it outer Loper. Because if I'm doing it wrong, then I can't truly claim that that's what I'm playing. And I think that's fair. Because if it's not the right thing, it's not the right thing, you know? If I'm not playing it the way that it is supposed to be played, then it's something else. But whatever. I'm going to keep playing it like I've been playing it because I'm struggling fairly significantly regardless. But I think it does make me rethink things. So I will consider it, and I'll try to adapt my gameplay with my new knowledge. Oh jeez, am I going the wrong way? That way... I am. I gotta go this way. Oh no, I'm not going the wrong way. I'm just going a different way that I normally go. And I definitely could run into a wolf. Bunch of sticks. I might see the deer. This is where I shot that deer. The only deer that I've killed. And there could be some rabbits, and sometimes there's a wolf right here. Which is why I'm slightly nervous, because I heard something. Yeah, up over this
There's
ridge is
a hidden
the
thing in the
frozen
vault.
creek that
There's a
leads to
really
the unnamed pond, which is just over that ridge. And that's where I saw the other bear. There's usually a wolf up there. That would be a decent place to try to hunt the other bear, though, because the one at Trappers is going to take a little while to respawn. As far as I'm aware, I think the respawn time is higher. I don't remember. I don't know. There's a lot of variations because I thought at one point there was a difference between early game when you first kill the bear, same like with the coal respawning. So it's like, oh well, if you grab the coal from certain places before a certain number of days goes by, then they respawn after X number of days. But then after that, it takes like significantly longer for them to respawn again. And I'm going to just say it for the 100th time. I don't know all the details to that. I'm just repeating things that I've heard in passing without having actual information or knowledge on it myself. It seems to make sense, but I just don't remember all the details from what I heard. So, early game, if you go into a cave, like I forgot to go into that cave towards Milton to see if the coal was back, but because I've been there twice to loot coal already, I think not enough time has gone by for it to respawn, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was enough time because it's still fairly early game. I don't know, good examples of not knowing. There's a bird. There's only one. Oh, whatever. Yeah, get the bow. Let's see if I can hit it with the bow. Such a small target. Quit moving. No, I'm gonna miss. And I scared it. Oh, not even close. I should have just tried with the rock. Now, where did I shoot that other arrow? Taking cold damage, looking for an arrow that I should not have fired. There it is. That's fine. Oh, I never left the water behind. Shucks. That's okay too. What's my risk? 9%, 33% scurvy. And I'll eat some wolf meat. And then I'll play around with a little bit more of the risk reducing things next time. And that'll give me a chance. I'm going to come in here and I'll take care of this rabbit now. So I don't have to forget that it's in my inventory. But oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, animals seem like their behavior is a little bit wonky if you never go in or out of load screens. Let's just take care of this. I could have done the whole thing by hand. I've got more than enough food at this point. Oh, right. Well, here's the thing is I forget. That's the main thing that is difficult for me is I forget about the different things that I want to do. I need to start taking notes, like have a pen and paper with me when I stream, especially if we're communicating like this in the chat, then I can be like, okay, yeah, that's right. Or if we're talking and then I remember or I think of things or somebody gives me a good comment or like a good or you know what I mean? Like we're talking and then the idea pops in my head or I remember something that I forgot I was thinking about, then I can write it down because otherwise I'm just going to forget it again. And that is unfortunately not just a once-off for me. That is a common theme. That is part of who I am as a person. I don't do it on purpose. I have attention deficit, hyperactivity disorder, and so if it's not maintaining my attention, it even if it is, something can very quickly get pushed aside by something else. That's why I interrupt myself so much. I'm not doing it because I'm intentionally deciding this is what I'm going to do. It's the different thought processes are battling for the now, and they get jumbled up. Sometimes they get lost. Nice. Oh, this new granola bar would be... I don't have enough of the risk. Like, this is minor. This could end up reducing my risk all the way. I'm glad I have another thing of peaches. And, like, I think I'm going to wait until my risk is much higher. So, let me actually... Do I have any more books? I could just pass time for an hour. I got one. I'm not reading that book. I've read all of the books. There are no more books to read, right? Did I finish this one? Yeah. I think I'll keep it on me because it's good to have something to burn. And then I think I will just pass time for an hour because I got more than enough energy. Energy, calories, water, all of that. Plus I'll be warm. I'm saved. Did I drop this stuff? I dropped all the stuff. It is where it needs to be. I'm happy. Maybe I should have grabbed some more of those birch or those maple saplings because I only have 4 now. I do have this other one. How much is it for the travois? Where is it? Did I go buy it already? Oh, there it is. Is it 4? 4 maple, 2 gut, 1 cured deer hide, and a workbench. 6 hours. No, it's 6 hours because I don't have the right tool, so it's just under 4 hours to craft. That's not terrible. I've never used one, and that would take every one of my maples. I have seen more maple. I could go harvest them, and by the time I needed them, they would be cured. So I don't want to do anything significant because I've already got my save. I'm just poking around. I would, yeah, like those different testing things, I really should take some notes so that I can get an idea of those different aspects of the game because I'd like to know. And like I said, I have a hard time figuring it out on my own. So cooking skills getting up there. I did read 2 books, all right? I think I read 2, or maybe they were fire starting books. So fire starting's almost level 3. That'll be nice. Ice fishing at least is above level 2. Like that's how much I got from the second book. Like the first book got me to level 2 and the second book got me that far. Cuz I've not done any fishing. And then I've read 3 archery books plus I've taken quite a few bow shots. Let's see if I can scroll down. Bow shots taken. I'll bring that to the top. Bow shots taken 14. I've hit 8 times. So I've missed 6 times. So it's more than 50%, which is not terrible. That's about my average. Yeah, looking across the way, a little bit less on that other interloper run, but I think I was also hunting small game and maybe taking longer distance shots than I should. I'm not even sure which interloper save that is. That's the one that's 60 days. I'm not sure which one that is. It might be the regular interloper run that I haven't played in a while, where I'm at Coastal Highway or something. Actually, it might tell me. Yeah, it's 51 days in Coastal Highway on that save. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry. I've said enough. I've done enough. I appreciate everybody very much. I'm very happy that this is where I'm at. This is not that great, but I mean, that's right around the average that I've been healing off. So, of course, this time I'm probably going to get parasites. But, yeah. Uh, Thank you again for hanging out with me. I know it's Valentine's Day and a lot of people are out there doing things. So, I appreciate you spending some of your time with me. This is Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and yeah. The icon is supposed to be a tooth. Yeah, it is. Yep, I think it is. Oh, yeah. We're going to have some teeth falling out here pretty soon. Awesome. Yes. Well, thanks again. I appreciate you all. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time where we'll keep testing the scurvy. And then, yeah. At some point, I'd like to actually get scurvy. Not just see how much the items reduce it by, but to actually get it and then see what it takes. That's where I'm going to need to do the fishing, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me. I might have to try to leave the zone and find a hacksaw. I might go back into Forlorn Muskeg and look for it, because I'm pretty sure there's one there somewhere. But yeah, scurvy or bust. You got that right. Awesome. All right, I really do appreciate everybody. And then we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Yes. Willow says goodbye.